Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. If you are new here, please consider hitting that big red subscribe button and the notification bell right next to it so you can become a part of the really cool fam. Let's get right on into this video. Hey guys, so I have a big kind of thing. So this is actually my first time staying home alone independently, and it's crazy, and it's only just for the weekend. Today's Friday. Parents will be back on Sunday, and I know I have my sister who lives maybe like 20 minutes away, who's gonna come to help me with certain things like showering and stuff like that. But like, it's just me right now, so I'm doing good. I'm vibing to some music, and right now I'm making my breakfast, even though it's kind of late. So this is my breakfast, and sweet coffee. Might need more creamer. While I'm here, I'm gonna go over what I eat. Hopefully I could do that throughout the day. But I'm on a restricted diet because my neuropathic therapy can tell that certain foods were inflaming my vessels and therefore making my blood flow not flow correctly. And so I'm intolerant to gluten, dairy, and minimal sugar, and like almost anaphylactic of tomatoes, and we never knew that. So if I never got tested for tomatoes, I would have still been eating them, and it would have one day had a really big reaction. So thank God I didn't. Right now I'm eating these delicious pancakes. They are gluten-free and dairy-free. I made them last night, and they are delicious. They taste the same as regular pancakes, although I don't remember what regular pancakes taste like, but I'm sure they still taste the same. And then I'm just having regular strawberries. I could have fruit. Fruit just has natural sugars in it, so that's not too big of a deal. So just fruit is great. On my pancakes, I use this sugar-free syrup, and it's good. It tastes great. Oh, also inside my pancakes there are blueberries. My coffee, my creamer, I have the oatmeal cookie silk dairy-free oat creamer. Yes, I could have oat milk. I could have coconut milk. I could have all that stuff. I definitely can't have almond milk, anything. I'm allergic to peanuts and nuts and tree nuts and all of that. So I can't have any of that, but that's okay because I love oat milk and coconut milk. So I do have to take fiber as well, because I have IBS, but like to the extreme. So I try to take this at least 3 times a day. So while I'm here, I wanted to show you guys how I would transfer to the toilet. I know this is a very awkward angle, but yeah, so before I actually use the restroom, I just want to show you guys how I transfer. So I actually have this bar that my dad installed, so, and then my shower chair and everything like that, but as of this moment, I can't transfer to the shower on my own, so that's why I need help. But what I would do is I would kind of place my wheelchair right next to the toilet, And I try my best not to scratch up the wall, but it is what it is. So I put it right next to it. And I don't think you guys could see, but my chair is next to the toilet. Make sure to put my brakes on. And then I grab onto my chair and then the handle and then just pull over and then use the restroom. And then once I'm done doing my business, I put this hand over onto my chair, do the same thing, and pull over. And then just push myself right back up. I already washed my face today with this Hydro Boost Hydrating Cleansing Gel, and I absolutely love it. It just refreshes my face and it doesn't make me dry out. It's my favorite. But I also wanted to show that I use witch hazel, and it just helps clean out my pores, like close my pores so I don't get any extra oils in it and stuff. So I just open it, grab a cotton ball, do this, and then just go all the way on my face, and just like all over my face. And it feels really good too, and it makes my skin look really fresh, and I love that. I'm going down my neck too, possibly in the back of my neck. And then that's that. You guys may be wondering, Terry, are you ever gonna get dressed or ready today? The answer is no, because today's a lazy day and I have nowhere to go, nothing to do. So I'm just gonna stay in my PJs, relax, and do some things around the house. And we'll just see where today takes us. While I'm just sitting here, I wrote down some things that people ask disabled people. I literally just looked it up on the web and these popped up, and they're more of like the questions that people are kind of afraid to ask, or they seem kind of personal. So I just want to go over them because I think, why not? You know, maybe it's just something you don't know yet, or maybe you've wondered this yourself. So I'll try to answer them for you guys. The first one was, am I allowed to say someone with a disability is inspiring? So this one is controversial for some people. So I would say that if someone has gone through a lot and a lot of surgeries, or for me, a lot of people call me an inspiration because of what I've gone through, and I still make it out with a smile on my face and I just keep going. To me, it does not bother me because I know that they're saying that what I've gone through is inspiring. To some people, if they have a disability and they're just living their lives and you call them an inspiration, sometimes it could be taken hard on them because they're just trying to live their life and they don't want to be said that they're an inspiration. And but for me, I personally don't think it's a big issue for myself. The second one was, can I use accessible parking or toilets if I don't have a disability? If you don't have an accessible parking permit, it is illegal, and you shouldn't park there if you don't have a plaque. Like, that's just common sense. You shouldn't do it. Even though I know people still do, you probably just shouldn't do it. Just stay away from it. And there are people out there with invisible illnesses, so if they have a parking permit and you say, oh, they look fine, they could have an invisible illness or anything like that. So don't judge a book by their cover. But if you are able to walk, fine. If you don't have a disability, I'll put it in that way, and you don't have a parking permit, and just don't park in the accessible parking spot. Just don't do it. And with the toilets, I've gone over this before. The restrooms, like, please don't use the accessible restrooms if you don't need it, because you're stalling other people with disabilities who need those spaces in those restrooms. The third one is, do I need to bend down to talk to somebody in a wheelchair? No. Nope. I feel like for me personally, if someone comes up and they bend down to talk to me, it kind of feels like they're belittling me, because like, I don't know, I don't like it. And you stand up and talk to me, that's perfect. It's not like you're trying to be higher than me or better than me or anything. You're just talking to me like a normal person, which I am. And yes, please don't bend down to talk to me. And I know a difference between people, and if you're a kid, I get it. You can't see eye to eye if you're younger. But please just treat people with disabilities with respect. Number 4 is, can I ask somebody how they got their disability? I would say of course, but over time. Get to know the person first. Say hi, how are you? Just get to know them first. And then as you get more comfortable with the person, then I'm sure it would be fine to ask them about their disability. With me, I love being asked about how I got my disability, but I would like to be acknowledged first as a person and like just be talked to first. Number 5 is, should I push somebody in a wheelchair? Not unless you're asked, because if you're just going up to somebody in a wheelchair and pushing them, it's not right. It really isn't. That's happened to me before, and I just felt like, really, like, this is my space. Like, my chair is my legs, and just doesn't feel right. Like, if there's no consent for you to push somebody in a wheelchair, just don't do it. Or if you want to, you can ask them, but don't just go do it on your own, because that is, it's not okay in my book. Number 6 is like the silliest one, but it is, can I date someone with a disability? Absolutely. We are human too. Just because we look a little bit different doesn't mean that we aren't human. So yes, you could date someone with a disability. I was recently just in a relationship with an able-bodied person, and that was fine. There's really no, I don't really know how else to answer that question. That was all of the questions that I found on the web. Maybe that answers some questions that you guys had that you guys just have never asked, but if there was anything, I'm happy that I was able to answer them for you guys. And again, they all differ between anybody who has a disability or in a wheelchair or anything like that, but these were all coming from me personally. I wanted to show you guys my books that I'll be kind of like doing today, this afternoon, because it's 12:30, I think. Going to read my Bible first thing, and then I have some cool books. I have this book called Burn After Writing, so there's a bunch of prompts in here, and it's like, you just write whatever you feel is on your heart or whatever they give you to write about. And then at the end of the book, after it's all filled out, you could burn the book, or, I know, I'm so destructive. No, but it's a cool concept and I like it. Then I will do this one page at a time, a daily creative companion. And then again, just simple prompts. And you just do one page. I'm not good at doing it every day though, with either of these things. Even reading my Bible, because I'm not perfect. So, and I'm gonna do this Awakening devotional by Priscilla Shire. So far it's good. It gives you the reading, and then it gives you space to write right here. It's a good devotion and I recommend it. So it's called Awaken, again, by Priscilla Shire. gonna take a break and let my dogs outside and then give them food. But this little tray in here, it pulls out of the cabinet, but or the cupboard, but this is all my gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free, everything free food. Yeah. Okay, I'll show you how I transfer it onto the floor. So the first thing I do is put on my brakes because I don't want to go rolling. And I just get my legs off of the footrest. And then what I do is I sit on the footrest. First thing I do this, and then just go all the way down. And now I'm on the floor. So I am on my floor watching Gilmore Girls on TV. It's a really good show that gives me a lot of serotonin. I decided to come on the floor because my lower back is killing me, and it's a wonderful part of disability. So I'm going to stretch out my back and hopefully it pops a little bit, and then just probably hang out on the floor for a little longer because it's comfortable. And it's good to get out of my chair because my body's like the wheelchair body, so it's good to change positions every once in a while. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and just relaxing. Alright, I'm going to get back up in my chair and I will show you guys on how I do that. So my chair is right behind me, and what I usually do is I hold on to the bar and then I sit on the footrest. I don't sit on the footrest for too long because I don't want to risk getting any pressure sores. So I get up here, use my upper body strength to get back up here, and then just fix my legs. And then, yeah. I am now going to be having some chips and bean dip. This is super good bean dip. It's spicy, it's jalapeno, but it is gluten-free and everything. And I'll be having some corn chips, some restaurant style corn chips. So it has been quite a few hours. I think it's almost 8 o'clock, and my sister just left because she helped me take a shower and all that fun stuff. And now I am eating rice with some chicken and some pickled green beans. They are very good. But yeah, I'm gonna eat and just continue to chill. Okay guys, it is now almost 10 o'clock. I'm just eating yogurt with some granola in it, and man, that's where I'm gonna probably end this video. This video is gonna be pretty long as it is already, so the rest of the weekend up until Sunday is probably gonna be basically the same thing as it was today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe and give it a big like and all that fun stuff. And if you're new here, drop a comment and say hey, because YouTube doesn't tell you who subscribes, so like, just say hi or say anything that you want, anything that you found interesting in the video, just let me know. As always, stay blessed, don't stress, give God your best. Peace out. No? No? Okay. This yogurt's very good. Did want to show you guys what came in the mail today. My Frixion gel pens, erasable Frixion gel pens. Yeah, I forgot to add that I still have to take my nighttime medicine, and now that will really be the end of my nighttime routine, even though I wasn't really doing a nighttime routine. Oh, this is really a mess. I'm not gonna put this in here.